All right, it's media day. We are talking 14-6A, and we got the brand new head coach over there, Benjamin Davis, with us, Kelvin Chatham. Coach, talk about why you took the job here at Aldine Davis and what you're hoping to turn around here with these Falcons.
Man, it wasn't a better opportunity to be able to come back to my community where I grew up at. So down the street from Benjamin Davis is the one-bedroom apartment that I grew up in, me, my mom, and my sister. So stayed all up and down 1350 Greens Parkway, right across the street from the Bristol, from Pine Lake to Fire Lake to Driscoll Place. So to be able to come back to my community and be able to make a difference and impact the kids that have similar upbringings as me, man, it's a wonderful opportunity.
So that's awesome. So that's personal for you. You're trying to give back to those that gave to you. So that's good. And it's a deal where right now in this district, when you talk football and football only, we tend to just talk about Spring ISD because they've kind of been dominating this district. But talk about what you're hoping to do to kind of change that up for Davis and maybe get them in a playoff spot, and then move on from there.
Well, for us over here at Davis High School, what we're going to try to implement is just teaching kids how to win today. We're going to teach them how to win in the classroom. We're going to teach them how to win in the hallway. We're going to teach them how to win in the community. We truly believe that if we can win in those three phases, that we can win. The wins on the field will come natural. The wins in our arena will come natural.
You've had success over there at Washington. Well, you guys really put up some points. You ended up finishing 9-1, 6-0 in district play, and obviously you're a coveted coach because you guys seem to get that offensive stuff going. What do you hope to put on the offensive side of the ball for the Falcons?
Man, we're just gonna teach these guys the fundamentals of the game. Teach them the ins and outs of the fundamentals of the game. And once we put those pillars in place, the success will come naturally. But we got to teach them the fundamentals first. We got to get them to really understand and respect this game.
Have you had a chance to meet with some of the players and know what you got, what you're working with as far as what you got on the field? And if so, who are some of the guys that kind of stand out to you, maybe in weight room stuff and some of the spring ball stuff?
Right now, we didn't have a spring ball because I was hired so late. So right now, we're just kind of in the weight room. Some of the guys that stood out to me is Bird. Tyrell Bird is a D lineman that's returning. We have an outside linebacker, Perry. He's doing a phenomenal job. I think he had like 80-something tackles last year. So we got those guys coming back. And we got some receivers, some skilled guys that's back there in the secondary that's awesome, and receiver they're doing a phenomenal job, really can move. Got some D linemen, some younger guys on the O-line and D lineman side of the ball that that's gonna look really good in the future. So I look forward to those guys in the future. Our O-line and D-line, we got some young guys. They got some beef to them and got some stuff to them. So I'm looking forward to work with those guys.
Yeah, we're definitely aware of Anthony Perry and what he does on the field. Is that a kind of a deal when you come to a new job, you kind of try to, stand back a little bit, see who the leaders are, and then maybe gather them up and say, all right, you guys are going to be my, speaking in the locker room when I can't talk to everybody, you're going to be the guys I can rely on?
Well, for me, it's a little bit different. So what I like to do is when I come in, I want to see who those ringleaders are. And so whoever those guys are that think they're the captains, I want to come at them first and see if they're going to be able to buy in. I'm going to be a little bit tougher on those guys than anybody because I want to get them guys on the right pace. Now, we get those guys to buy in, everybody else will follow. So I'm not coming in trying to be their friends or trying to let them run anything. I'm coming in and letting them know what the standard is and trying to see if they're going to try to rise to that standard, because if they do, then everyone else will follow.
Oh, that's excellent. That's what I like to hear. I guess real quickly about the district, I know you probably haven't got to see it pretty much, but right in the past, Spring Westfield has kind of been running the roost right there, and they probably look like on the defensive side of the ball, at least they look like they're the team to beat yet again. But there's some cracks in the armor in some of the spring teams that allowed a couple Aldine teams to get in there. What do you think it's going to take to get you guys in a playoff spot? Maybe if you can't do it this year, maybe the year after down the line.
Like I talked to you earlier, man, just putting those fundamental pillars in place. Because I believe, like I said before, if we can win, we teach the kids how to win today. We can win in the classroom. That means that everybody's going to be passing that class. That means we're going to have our full team. If we can win in the hallway, that means there's no infractions, no teachers coming back to me telling anything, no teacher, no principals getting on the kid or suspending the kid. So that means we're going to have our full team. If we can win in the community, that means kids are doing what's right when they're not at school, when a coach is not on the side of them. So that means we have our full team, have them locked in. If we can put those fundamental pillars in place, the wins on the field will come natural. We got to teach these kids how to be young men and how to conduct themselves on an everyday, days in and days out. We can do those things. We will be successful hands down. But we're going to have to put those fundamental pillars in place.
That's what I like to hear, man. That's awesome. Hey, good luck this season. We'd love to have the headlines reading the hometown kid does good and turns the thing around. So we'll be out there to see a couple of these games, and good luck this season.
Man, appreciate it, man. I appreciate you taking the time. I know it took us some time to get this interview going, but man, I appreciate you reaching back out to me, man. Appreciate you.
No problem. Thank you very much.